Yo, dudes and dudettes, we're live. My name's Lady Can't Fantastic, or Caroline, Lady Caroline, and this is Rob Worst. And it's Friday night. It's been a long week. Um, I'm glad, I'm glad we made it, and we got we want to show comics, dude. I went by the LCS after work today. Picked up a little minor key. Pretty proud of it. Um, and all right, Rob, you get what's up? Well, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty damn well. What wound up happening over last weekend? It took 2 months for him to come in, but I got all of these. Everything that you now see behind me has gone from being in the old BCW bags, which there's nothing wrong with when you're putting them in new stuff. But the old stuff started sagging. But guess who told me something about some Mylar?
What's up? Miss Kitty keeps booping my laptop with her nose.
Oh,
Hard boops, and so it's shifting. That's why the camera's shifting if you see it.
looks
So
fine.
sorry.
Yeah, you
That
told me about these Mylars, so I wound up ordering a bunch of them. Took 2 months, and tonight I'm going to show some of these things in Mylar.
bitchin'. All right, let's do it. How about would you like to start off, sir?
Sure. What section should I pull?
Whatever section
That
calls to
section
you.
or that section?
That section.
That section. All right. So we're going to start with some DC goodness and a little bit of independence.
Oh yeah.
So here we have my DC Dark and all my good indies. Now, I don't really show these often, but considering I just put them all into plastic, here we go. So there's a new series coming out. Oh, wait, no, it's not new, but it seems new because it took 3.5+ years, but
Hey
it's back in
Mars,
January.
how you doing? Thanks for coming. Appreciate you, Mars.
Hi, Mars.
What print is that? Is it first print?
Of course, I picked it up on New Comic Day.
Oh nerd.
All because I was reading another book that I have in here that we'll just show it. It just got
Oh shit.
canceled,
Let's
but
do it like this. My bad. And we'll switch you to make you the main. Oh,
this just got canceled, but it was because they had the actors and the contracts too long. Their contracts were running up, and it was either pay them a shit ton of money or let them go. So they let them go and hoped for the best over on HBO Max. But it started out good, but I just kind of stopped caring, if I'm being honest.
hey, what's
Saga,
up,
I
Face?
actually can't wait to come back.
I
Now,
hope you're
here's another
doing well.
nice.
Deuteronomy.
Something
Deuterino.
is killing children. First print.
Very nice.
Apparently, if I had an eighth print, that would be like, wait, no, seventh? Yeah, fifth? Who knows? There's so many printings of these things that are now worth more money. I just don't get it. Really looking forward to this series because I've been getting this way back since the beginning. Sandman on HBO
Is that
Max.
number 8? What number is that, or number
This is
1?
number one. My number 8 is right here on the outside of the box, also in Mylar.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank everybody who's stopping by. We're here just chatting comics. I don't know, we can talk about anything you guys want. Open forum, dudes. Nice. Dude, did you see I sent you that picture of the demon? I was
I
looking
don't
through
have that.
Jack Kirby's A Demon number 1 is like shot up in value.
That used to
Crazy.
be a $50 book all day long for decades.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, hey, it's $100. Not bad. Then you send me a picture. And how much was that?
$275.
God damn it.
Oh, thanks, Mars. That's very kind of you. Meow meow. um, yeah, and then what did you get? Tell us about the book you got. That a copy of it sold for $177 today, but you got it
Ooh,
cheaper than that.
I don't have it yet. It's in the mail, but that would be a certain. He eats cats. He's a furry. He's an alien, and he likes to ride seals in his spare time. It's Alf number 48.
It's so badass, dude.
I've been
And
wanting
it's a
that book for a
newsstand, is
long
it?
time.
It was a newsstand, wasn't it? I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
the one that I got, I think I wound up doing a bid at 110 and I got that. I don't know how. I thought it was going to go for a lot more. It's about like a 7 to 8.0 from what I could tell by pictures. And overall, I'm happy just having the damn thing. I just didn't want to spend over $100, but that's one of those things that when people buy it, they're not really looking to resell it. They want that in their collection. Me,
Yep.
I'm one of them people. So, do you want to show a couple things or
Go
keep
ahead and
going?
show that chunk, and I'll
Oh,
show after you show that chunk.
it's only like 5 books, but because
Okay.
I wind up putting, especially in anything that's over $100, you should probably put even more than 2 boards in it. I put 2 boards in everything.
Back
Some of
them
these
books
have like
up.
4. Make
Mhm.
sure because when I did that little thing for whack the other night, I took some books down and I went to go put them back. And one of them slid right down behind there.
I have enough to do 3 medium-sized chunks, and then I'll be done.
Not bad at all. So here is the first appearance of Dead Man.
Very nice. 204, 205.
205 with a nice big fold, but hey, this is one of those things that I got years ago on eBay.
Was that a
Never
was
mind.
there a signature on the cover?
Sadly, no.
Oh, speaking of Dead Man, I just sent out an A-OK to Silverhair Bronze Age Babe that may or may not include a book that has a cover art done by an individual that you just showed a book of. Yeah. Anyways, moving along.
Moving along. So we know her as Power Girl. This is the flattest chested. You'll probably see her in all of her appearances because I learned this from someone on our show, a certain dude by the name of Miracle Man, that as the artist drew Carl, they just keep enlarging her breasts until it got to the point that the editors finally noticed. But it was about 15 issues into the run, and it was already kind of taking off, so to speak.
Hey, Fuchsia. I'm
Yeah,
glad
for
you're
sure.
doing well. It's nice seeing you around, dude.
Yeah, I don't see you often. Glad to see
Dude,
you again.
Fuchsia, you post the funniest fucking like memes on Facebook and everywhere, honestly. And sometimes I steal them. No lie. But I just needed to like be straight with you. For real, for real. Okay. Are you, was that it?
But not like that weird guy. I just have 3 more. But it's not like that guy from Parks and Rec going, ha, 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 I like that. I'm stealing it. It's mine now.
Yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by. Okay, sorry.
Deathstroke and Mylar, 4 of them. This $10 because it was part of a package because I got the whole run. Whole run by
Oh
Alan Moore.
shit. That's a nice one. 37.
Yep, 37. I have the entire run by Alan Moore. It was the very first video I shot for YouTube
How,
because I wanted to
how
see how
long?
easy.
How many books does that run? I forgot.
So it goes from, I believe, yeah, 20 because it's the story to tie up everything that came on beforehand, and then 21 starts the whole rest of Alan Moore, and it goes through 67 and I think 1 or 2 annuals.
Who did the cover art after Wrightson left?
Pollard, maybe?
I can't remember because I don't.
Miracle Man would. This is one of those questions Miracle Man would know because I wasn't very aware of who was doing anything on Swamp Thing between Wrightson and Moore and Tottlebean and Steve Bissett. Those people were masters of the craft that were post Wrightson, but I feel bad not knowing who that is. But
I
hey,
don't.
here's the first Zatanna.
Ooh.
It looks great until you find out that there was a coupon on the inside, and they decided to clip that out and then went, that was a really bad idea. We're going to go and stick that back in. Should we put tape on it? No, just stick it back inside. They won't care. Well,
What's up,
I
Mark
guess I
Knapp?
didn't care.
Hope
I
you're
didn't
doing
care.
well, brother.
All right, over to you.
Zatanna. Sorry, had to say that.
We love Zatanna around here.
Let's work the whole thing out, or let's call the whole thing off.
Don't want her to erase my mind, man.
First chunk. All right, how am I gonna do this? Gotta organize it. First, so I'm gonna show you guys through. These are the ones I got these from the LCS today. I went to the LCS after work. So I picked this up, World War Hulk, #1, just cause y'all know. And it was nice.
We hear they might be filming it.
And I was able to find a nice well, it's mid-grade, but it was Iron Man 225, Iron Wars, Iron Man Armor Wars, getting tongue twisted. And actually I have another one that is a direct. These I freaking love the drug specials. The Drug Wars, Captain America, and like in the middle of it, so it was #1.
You
This is really
druggies.
like a special. It shows like in this middle spread or whatever. On one side is superheroes, on the other like drug dealers, but one of them's like a freaking hippie from Woodstock, and I'm like,
don't do drugs, kids.
I know. And then I also found this. Those were from the 50 cent bins. And then the Captain America goes to war against drugs. Yeah, I love the little anti-drug campaigns or the whatever it is. I love all those anti-smoking campaigns. There's one that's a Supergirl that's like a seatbelt. This is the biggie that I got today. Fantastic Four 211. First appearance of your boy, Terrax. Boom. So I was really excited to get this. It's going in my PC. Just part of a chunk that I really wanted to. This completes like a little run that I have in the lower 200s, and the OCD part of me, that little part of my brain feels nice and soothed now. This I have a friend, and she sent me a freaking these badass books she's from Austin, and she went looking around in some comic shops in Austin and was like, she found these two in the comic shops, and the other two she ordered because she was just like, she asked me, she was like, what are some X-Men books you're looking for, straight up? And I wrote her a list, and this is what arrived. House of Mystery, issue 178, just in beautiful shape.
And that's not even the Mylar. That's the actual page. It is that flat, that crisp. Beautiful for such an age.
This is Neil Adams cover art.
And these are one of those books from an era where if you usually find this in a
Well
shop,
centered.
$30 on a low grade and like $150 on a high grade.
Oh yeah, this was 1969. So this is a silver this is Silver Age. bitches. Yeah, that's a 69 Adams because I opened it. I know. And this one's a 71 Adams, but I actually posted this on my who's it's Instagram. House of Mystery 191. Oh, just an epic one. Freaky deaky. Oh, I love it so much. Yeah. So thanks so much. Hey, what's up, Southern? What's up, J Hood? Thanks, dudes, for coming by. Mark Knapp, all y'all. All y'all. And okay, so this one, this came in the mail. Raza. I love the Raza work. And so I picked up an A Force number 8 variant. This is volume 2. And this is a Shuri in a pit of bones reaching for redemption, i.e., somebody saving her from the pit. And then these, since the recent revelation that Harry Styles was the new Eros,
Oh, was he?
there are a couple of, or isn't that right? Harry Styles?
Yeah, some
Yeah.
writer, not just some writer, the chief lead writer for Variety's film section decided to go ahead and spoil that. And then the rest
Yeah.
of the media ran with it.
It
Fun.
is it is what it is.
Hmm.
So a couple of books kind of randomly started going up, and the one of which was Avengers 232. I'm not afraid to say or ashamed. I got this back when it was 50-cent bin fodder, and I'm sure that there's still plenty of them in the 50-cent bin. So just saying.
Oh, you have the good one with the value lines.
What are value lines? Oh, this is what you would call
Yeah.
value lines. That's so funny. And then
Actually, I heard somebody use that and I went, you know what? I'm stealing that too.
really funny value lines. And then the Captain Marvel 120 or sorry, 27 early appearance again of Eros. Uh there you go. Oh,
Twinsies.
boom. Oh, we got both. Tee. Yep. You know it.
Because we've had these in our collections forever.
I know. We're nerds. Nerd out.
It's like, oh no, this
Boom,
blew
boom,
up. I'm gonna have to pay
boom.
$40. Like, I think I paid $3 for this.
I got this out of the 50-cent bin, and then I paid $4.50 at this from the comic warehouse
This I think I paid a bit more because I
or
wound up
the
getting this
media.
set.
Sorry, I got this at a media store, and 450 is high at that place for me,
Man, I overpaid.
but I made an exception. All right, Rob, next chunk.
All right. Next chunk it is. I mean, other than this.
Thanks everybody for stopping by. Hope you guys are having a good night. Thank goodness it's Friday, TGIF. Just showing some, well, I'm going to be showing just books that are part of my collection for the rest of them, but those are newer acquisitions. You need a Captain Marvel 26. Ugh, that one's super hard to find because it's like
I have that
Thanos.
back here.
It's one of, or
25 is the one no one really cares about.
it's an early Thanos.
Yep. And not just that, but it's the first time he really appears on the cover, really, really tiny.
Yeah. So
Mine has tape on it.
yeah, it's probably going to do nothing but go up. I need to get one.
You could probably still get it for a good price.
I have a 31 and a 32. Issue 31 of which is signed on the first page by Jim Starlin.
I can't say that. That's nice. I wish I owned that. Congratulations. All right, so this is a book I wound up picking up during the pandemic. It was so nice. They had it at Tate's Comics, which is usually known for charging a little more than FMV.
Oh Lord, the riffraff just came.
Hey, Comics at Law, you know who this is? It's Squirrel Girl.
You found that in an LCS?
Yeah, for $80.
That's not bad.
And look at the condition. And this is during the middle of the pandemic when people are paying a shit ton more for comic books. And I went, $80? Everyone's charging like 110 plus online. No, I don't want to pay shipping. Sure, I'll take it. This one I've had since childhood.
See, that's still one I still don't have that I really want.
I mean, it's not in perfect condition. There's like some staining up at the top, but
Because the two runs that I have, the two most comprehensive runs that I have, are A, X-Men, B, Avengers. Yeah.
you have a lot more than I do. I just have some of the earlier ones, but I need to get like all the ones you do too.
You do too.
Oh, but you also have a lot more of these.
Ugh, I don't
I
got
need
that
to
one.
work.
No, I've been liquidating my Thors
Oh, why?
because I just don't have room, and I'm just trying to downsize.
See, that's an issue that we kind of run into, isn't it?
I'm just trying to prioritize what I really care about, and like I have a lot of Thor that's not Simonson. I broke up with Thor. You're straight up right.
So is it just Simonson you want to keep and maybe the Kates, or are
I
you
don't.
getting rid of Kates?
No, I just got a lot of rid of the later Volume 1 Thors, like post 400. I
Oh,
got
like
rid
Thunderstrike?
a bunch of that. Yeah.
Remember when that was like a $50 book the week that someone went, hey, it looks like Thor's wearing a leather jacket. That must be fucking Thunderstrike. Let's pay way too much money for some shit. It was shit, really, just shit.
Shit.
Hey, remember when people thought this was shit? This used to be in like $1 box. And then
I
they
never.
casted Bradley Cooper with his really kick-ass awesome hair that I really wish I had as Rocket Raccoon. And guess what?
Jared. So
Someone gave this to me. You know who?
Whiting.
Oh, yeah.
Steve
Thank you,
Whiting,
Steve. Love you,
Stone
Steve.
Cold Steve Whiting is an amazing member of the community. I was lucky enough to participate in the one where he was given his Tales to Astonish first appearance of Groot. I mean, I wasn't present, but like I was in the IG chat
You were in the
saying,
loop.
I made I uh donate it towards the cause. Let's just put it that way. Boom. And Steve Whiting, I've received more than I've like 2 or 3 AOKs from. Hey, Shorty, I hope you're doing well. And he's blown my mind each time. He's sent me like a X-Men 28 like in crazy good condition, Banshee, first Banshee, and like
I
he the
remember
next
that.
he sent me like a freaking X-Men volume 2 slab of issue 4, first Omega Red 9/6. It's crazy. Hey, what up, Remo? My dude. Hope you guys and I hope your wife is doing well. Tell her I said hello. Very nice.
Crotch shot.
Boom.
And if you like that, you might like the next set. Only 5 books. So the first one in that set, we hope that he's going to come back in the MCU.
That's a nice book.
I've been working on the whole series of this one.
Yeah, Shorty, you got to come by sometime. Just stop by. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Ooh, that's another nice one.
Except that it was nibbled on by rats.
I know Rob is pulling the punches today. This next chunk, just to be forewarned, next chunk is going to be Spidey.
Ooh, my next chunk is that back wall.
Oh, shit. Oh.
remember when I went, should I pay? Excuse me, should I pay and try and get this? And you went, yeah, probably.
Miss
I
Kitty,
need to get one thing first, and that was that Thor God of Thunder. Which, thank you for telling me to get that first.
it's crazy blown up.
Cover price, I got this fool. Because this is what happens when you go and get FOC and you get a pull list and you tell your shop owner, I want to make sure I get a copy of the new issue when it comes out because it's written by the same person that was writing Wonder Woman at the time, Alan Heinberg.
I got so story, I have the director's cut of that book. And I got that book in a lot of Marvel books. All of them were director's cuts for $12.50
Damn.
because it was tucked behind the book. It was in the middle. Nobody noticed. I knew what the fuck it was.
You noticed.
Always pay attention because it wasn't in the description. Didn't say shit about Young Avengers. Just said comic lot, director's cuts.
Now, it's interesting that you bring up paying attention because this is another one that I got on New Comic Day, paid cover price, and it shot up to like $50. Awesome. Hey, people are paying 200. Wait, what? That might be a little high. People are paying 800. Are you fucking crazy?
What?
People are paying $2,000 for a 9. God damn
Oh,
it, have you people lost your mind?
what's up, Kyle? Yeah, I knew it. Ultimate Fallout.
Yeah, pay attention to this up here and pay attention to the fact that this box better stand alone.
That's what you call trajectory. Upward trajectory. Oh, is it my go now?
Here go. Time for me to put this shit back. Well, it's not shit, it's stuff because it's mine. It's shit when it's someone else's.
All right. This is my chunkage. So here's some of my Spidey books. The Spider-Verse, I don't have the entire thing, but here is what I do have. Here's number 5 of the Spider-Verse. Miss Kitty.
That's my Miss Kitty.
Oh. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, why is my Keeple? What's up, Sans? Hope you're doing well. So Spider-Verse variant. Dude, I would scoop all of these you could up as you can. These Spider-Man. Was that your cat again? Was that your cat?
Yep.
Okay,
He's
good.
out at the door, but he likes to paw everything down.
First, so this early appearance of Cindy Moon, or some consider like
First appearance.
and then Amazing Spider-Man number 5. Issue 4 is where I guess she's formally, is it
I'll get it.
Silk or Cindy Moon? I don't know. And then I have ASM 7 variant. This is done by Brian Polito. Interesting enough. Number 4, here you go, guys. So this is the story basically of Cindy Moon getting bit, right?
Yeah.
Issue 4.
Cindy Moon gets bit, and then she. So this is one of those weird sexual kind of issues where Peter Parker has something kind of like a relative, but not. And then nakedly, she wraps herself in webs, her own webs that she can make with her own everything. And then she and Peter have hot, wild sex for the next couple issues. It was weird, to say the least.
Yeah, that is weird. All right, let me drag you back. So there's that. Brian Polito is the same guy that draws the evil Ernies, to put things into perspective. And then I have some older school Marvel team ups that I'm pretty proud of. Number 20, Spider-Man and Black Panther. I love T'Challa. I love Black Panther. Anyone that knows me knows that. I'm working on completing the Kirby run. I've completed Jungle Action. The This is a Marvel Team Up 24, Brother Voodoo, Bondage. I mean, I don't collect the Bondage, but I know a lot of people do.
Get the Brother Voodoo. That's what you get it for. Bondage is just a nice bonus.
Yeah. I left Thor for T'Challa. True story. This was a cool part of a trade from my Night Tiger. If you guys know him, he's cool. We've done some trades and it's just so fun. But it's with Man Thing number 68, Dark Swamp, Deep Fear, or is it Deep Swamp? Yeah. There's that. Oh, I just love it. And then this is probably my favorite of them all. Issue 74, the Not Ready for Primetime Players, Saturday Night Live, characters of Saturday Night Live. And then I got GOTG, Guardians of the Galaxy 86. And then finally, an AOK from Spock, Steven Spock.
Oh,
one of my favorite, it's probably the favorite Spider-Man book that I have. ASM 55. Doc Ock. Killer. Just killer. Yeah. So anyways, that's my little chunky chunk. Rob, you all right.
Almost there.
Almost there. Cool. And then I'll have one more chunk after that, and then I'm dunsies. But it's kind of a big chunk, actually. Eek.
Well, after I grab these last ones from the top here, you'll get to see the top shelf books.
Thanks, Ricky. And he literally, it's top shelf. Like, figuratively and literally.
Oh, hey, kitty. Don't let me die, kitty.
Again, thanks everybody for swinging by, having fun, just talking crap, talking about books, the market, breaking up with certain titles.
Oh, yeah. We definitely need to break up with some titles because we'd rather have wall books for the most part.
I just, it's time for everything turn. In with the old, out with the new.
You got to find out what suits you.
With the new.
Like the cat. The cat just wants to come in here. Doesn't like the comics. Just wants to hang out with me.
I keep thinking it's Miss Kitty, and I'm like, what?
No, it's my crazy little cat.
Oh, how do I get rid of this? Everything is blowing up.
Oh, click on it again.
I can't find it. Oh, here we. No. This is your book the whole time? Or sorry, your cat?
Yep, that's my cat.
Here we go.
So here's Kashala's first appearance. Doctor Strange, #1.
Very
Sorcerers Supreme, specifically. All right.
What's
Next
up,
one,
Dave?
I know you have a good run of the series. I will probably never wind up trying to get the full run because that's going to take a lot of money and a lot of time.
I got it.
I know you.
Oh, wait, I don't, except for issue 28. I need issue 28.
How much is that one?
The Omnipotence, the first Omnipotence.
Oh, so probably like 70, 80.
Yeah, it's like 70 to 90.
I remember when that was on Comic Tom, and hey, this is a big issue. It's like $30 now. It's not that bad. 50, okay. It's like 80, geez, okay.
I gotta get it before it goes over 100. I know.
Like, remember when this was only 100?
Well, that's like 300 now, isn't it?
Yeah. I think I got mine for $30. Yep.
Chavez.
America, fuck yeah. She's a lesbian from another dimension, yeah. Because that other dimension only has women.
It's very not classically Marvel.
At all.
Lesbian from another dimension.
So here's the first Black Widow version of Yelena Belova, currently in a movie that a lot of people didn't like because they wound up
Durka.
screwing up that one. We're comic nerds. What can we say? Hey, look at this. It's one of the first appearances of Kamala.
I want that.
I would settle for the second print too, which has
I'm coveting your stuff.
Everyone covets. Because I also have the first appearance of Kamala.
Damn, I covet
But
that
what I
too.
don't have is the first cover appearance in a second print, because even when I tried throwing $500 at a low grade 17-second print, I still didn't win the bid. And it's probably for the best. I don't really want to low grade anything that's that new. Hey, here's the first Ms. Marvel in costume.
I don't have any of these.
A little backstory on this. Back when I lost my job, I had the full run of Avenging Spider-Man all the way up through 8. And then I lost my job, and then I had to really decide which one should I really buy. And any normal person would go, "You don't have a job, dude. Don't buy any comics." But I was A, an alcoholic, and B, also a comic book nerd that read everything that I bought. So this had to go. And guess what came out the very next week?
Oh shit. Yeah, you stopped at issue 8.
Stopped at
That's
issue 8.
hilarious.
So back when I first started the show, not near mint, I knew I had to get all the books that I either sold or missed because of my stupid, dumb, drunk ass. So one of those reasons why I don't do what I used to do. Hey, Amadeus Cho.
That's a nice one.
Oh, yeah, it is. I wish I could say that I picked this up the day it came out, but no, I wound up going on the eBay when it was about 2 months after it hit a top 10 list, hoping that it would come down. It did, but I still paid Norman over 100. This one I paid $20 for.
Very nice.
And now I think it's going for like 150 because she might be in a movie.
Yeah, it is going for like 150.
It's weird. But
a
okay.
very fine near mint copy.
And that one I got at Phil's Comics. We know him as Take the Time Collectibles on Instagram. Great guy. Follow him if you don't. And don't follow me on Instagram because I don't post. At least probably not till next year. Hey, we're twinsies on this.
Yes, we are. Mine's not easily acceptable, or accessible.
All good. I hide mine behind the Superman back there because I think I said the one week when Letitia Wright was coming out being anti-vax, it was a little embarrassing, so I keep her behind the Superman.
Oh, bless.
Hey, Riri Williams. I am not embarrassed at all about her. I love Riri. Love Riri.
Riri's the shit.
And that, another cover price buy, because back then I was reading everything that Brian Michael Bendis was writing. Now, this was an error. I wound up missing this issue, and my comic book dealer at the time, Phil's Comics, said, "Don't worry, I'll make sure I'll get you a copy." And then one day I went into the shop and he goes, "Here, go ahead and take it." I didn't even pay for this.
Damn.
But it shows you that a comic shop, sometimes if you love the material in the books and you're not there to try and make a quick turnaround look, they'll take care of you. Stick with the good ones. And eBay buy, because a certain someone told me, "Hey, Thor God of Thunder was really good. Like, should I preemptively get that above everything else?" I'm like, it's a good story and it has gore. Okay, done. Thank you, Lady Fantastic. Thank you.
I think you made the right choice.
You're next. I mean, I have 2 more stacks I can show that are of that same length.
Well, you do one more stack because I basically have kind of like 2 stacks worth.
All right.
So do one more stack.
So we're going to go to my second highest shelf comics. But we're going to start with a little story. So when I started putting everything into Mylar, and those of you that watch Not Near Mint, you might have heard about this. I looked down at the floor and I saw this teeny tiny, almost insignificant piece of black paper. Immediately I knew what it was. That goes to a cover, and a hard black cover at that. So it was horrifying to think about that at first. And then I look around and go, what could it go to? No, everything has sharp corners. Then finally, yes, while putting this into Mylar since 1940, this is held on until it met me.
Oh.
But still, it's not like I'm going to sell this and the cover's split and this missing chunks anyway. I'm happy I have it, but I just wish that I paid more attention. But learn from me, folks. Pay attention and be careful and patient when you put your older books into the Mylar, because it is unforgiving. All right, so here's the next stack. Here is, well, that's another thing. These comic skins that we wound up getting for Golden Age, they have the see-through backs.
No, that's badass. Just for the Golden Age?
At least so far that I could see. I'm going to try and see if I can order some of the current age just so I could have a few, because there's ones that have wraparound covers that I would like to display. Like I have a really nice Dave Stevens up there, the Space Vixens that goes all the way around. There you go, 50 pack. And it's $20. $20.
Comic skin. And this is Amazon, $20 for a pack of 50.
This fits into the Golden Age, and this is another one that has the see-through backing, and it's through the see-through backing that you can really see something. What are you noticing there?
It doesn't have a back.
Well, the back is a hard back that's see-through. But with this back, you notice real quick, this is rust. The rust goes through the paper. You know that one day this cover is coming off. And when I went to go put this into the bag, I wanted to take a quick little test because I noticed the rust. And certainly enough, back when I first bought this book for a lot of money, years and years ago, I went to go open it, and sure enough, top part of the staple comes loose from the top part of the cover, and there's nothing you can do. All right, so here's my first appearance of Dark Side. Looks pretty because it's in Mylar, but it is a little bit damaged.
What issue number is that?
This is issue 134. The prior issue has the first appearance of Morgan Edge and the Inner Gang. So this is the beginning of the Kirbyverse.
Badass.
Now, I have this right next to this on my wall because they're literally the same character.
Yeah, that's cool that you did that. I like it.
Thor, or not Thor, Eros has a first cameo appearance in this, so I guess people are now trying to buy this because it has fucking Harry Styles in, but oh, okay.
That one got Josh Brolin, bro.
Man, I love hearing Josh Brolin's voice unmodified from the original take for that, because even without the gravelly bass that was in there, he still sounded pretty harsh when he says, "And I will bathe the stars in your blood." Like, damn, even without the heavy vocals, that worked.
I think he was in Sicario. I'm not sure though. I can't remember.
I think so, yeah.
He was good in it. That's nice. 41.
Now, this is another Silver Age where I want to get one of the back covers that see through, because this one, you can't see it because I had to put the regular boards, 4 of them. It has one of the nicest back covers I've ever seen. This is like a 9.0 back cover with a 5.0, 6.0 kind of front.
Well, and the thing is like there's some that are wraparounds. They're just like freaking amazing.
Hey, look, Daredevil.
Daredevil.
And Bullseye.
Matt Murdock.
I have a huge run of everything that Frank Miller did on Daredevil. So, of course,
cool.
when I was much younger, I had to run out and find the first appearance of Bullseye. And back then it was like $20. That was the 90s. God, that was more than 20 years ago. I feel so old.
It's okay. Me too.
Sabretooth.
I love it. That's one that I would want. Steven Spock I showed at the ASM 55 that you gave me.
This would be a 9.8. I will not send this in for grading.
It's beautiful.
Why send things in for grading when I can just get more stuff?
Exactly.
Why try and get a 9.8 high grade shit when you can get something where it might be blown out here at the bottom, but shit, I got it.
Though this is the question that we need to all ask ourselves. If we could get one book from our collection, one book only, what would that book be?
I know what my answer would be.
What? Tell me.
Oh, it's right here, but it's my top shelf that I'm going to show last. Okay. I can go ahead and show it. Y'all know what it is. I got it a couple weeks ago. The one book that I would keep probably above most others. First Green Lantern. See-through.
Like ever. First Green Lantern.
Well, ever. Not the first Green Lantern ever, because I think that's All American 15 or something.
Okay.
It's a Golden Age character where, okay, Silver Age Green Lantern, his weakness is the color yellow. It's stupid, but hey, it at least kind of makes sense on some kind of spectrum. But the original Green Lantern, the one who's now gay, the old original Green Lantern, his freaking weakness was wood. Fucking wood. All right, finishing up this stack here. Pick this up from Garage Sale Guy just to remind people there's a lot of lapsed collectors out there, and they are more than willing to get rid of their shit. If you see something that they might wind up trying to look up, just ask how much for the whole box.
True story.
True story. That's how I did it. Hey, this I got off eBay several weeks after that Loki final episode of 40 minutes of exposition. Well done by an amazing actor, but still 40 minutes of exposition for this character. And then people forgot about Kang for a while. So I swooped on in and picked that up. I mean, it's low grade, but you know what they say, low grade, better than no grade.
Hell yeah, dude. It's insane.
One more before the most top shelf, but I'll throw it back to Lady first. This is one that's been in my collection since the early 90s because I was a huge fan of Steranko, and I wanted to try and get everything that he did. And then I found girls and dating, and then I kind of dropped off of the more expensive stuff. But this one I probably paid $5 or $8 for because, oh no, someone wrote in the amount of the issue number because a piece of tape took it off. But otherwise, the book is like really nice. First appearance of Valentina Contessa del Rosa, blah, 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 blah.
What number then? 159.
Got it. It has a weird looking karate chop from Nick Fury.
Got it. Okay.
Over to you.
So
Now he loves wood, says Steven Spock, garage sale guy. I love
this,
doors.
okay. So I'll break mine into two chunks too. So I have this is the Captain Marvel issue 16 newsstand. And this is actually a Neil Adams cover
Nice.
art. Yeah. I thought that was pretty interesting.
I think
But
with the coloring, you really can't tell as much that it's Neil Adams.
some Crazy Like the Box part 1, and then that was issue 15. This is issue 15. And then issue 16. So this is part 2. This is cameo of Philovel. If that's correct, right?
Yep.
I think this is what you would consider the
I bought the two cameo and the first appearance for like $40 together last year. How much were yours?
3
$3.
half price books,
God
bro.
damn it.
Yeah. So issue
Good job.
17. Yeah, first appearance.
This is why you kick my ass at fines here, because I find things for $20, $50.
Yeah,
You
but
find things
you
for
kick my ass. It's even because you kick my ass on just having the massive keys.
It's because I've thrown massive amounts of time and money.
Ghost Rider.
Oh, I want that. I don't have the Coachella. For some reason, I never wound up picking it up.
Love this variant of her. And then I have Ghost Rider number 1 with her. Jim Bartell. I love this one with them.
I have to check if I have that one.
And then y'all know Eternals coming out November 5. I'm going to see it.
Oh, you're going to go to the theater?
Yep. Well, yeah,
so you're
probably.
breaking quarantine.
1 through 6. I found this in a 50-cent bin. Like, not even gonna lie. Way before it was popular.
Neil Gaiman.
And somebody else. John Romita Jr. A theater going person. Then we've got Marvel Voices.
Hey, it's Phoenix.
Okay. David Mack. Oh, love it. And then here is issue number 9 of Daredevil. This is the first appearance of Echo.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Oh, well, we can do this.
And then issue number 10. Oh, very nice. Twinsy.
Nine.
Boom. First Echo. Then issue number 10. These were kind gifts from Steven Spock. Thank you, Steven Spock. And then this was part of a trade with Night Tiger. And so Daredevil 51, Echo.
It's a good run.
Yeah, and then this was also part from Night Tiger, issue 53.
Yeah, that's a standalone.
I love it. But those last two were David Mack's. Actually, all of them were David Mack. And then so my last chunk is just going to be a few comics. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and show them, and then we'll end with you. What up, Fett? Hawkeye number 1. This is also part of a trade with Night Tiger. Thanks, Mike. You're awesome, dude. But then I also have this is all new Hawkeye #1 Phantom variant, which is all right. And then all new Hawkeye #5, the Women in Power. And is it Lucky the Pizza Dog or something like that? This is a Noto cover.
Yeah.
Or is it something about Pizza Dog? I can't
There
remember.
it is. Found it. Yeah, this just came out this week and has
That
this.
didn't come out this week.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, on some, like, it wasn't some.
It was a reprint.
Oh, shit.
See?
I was like, what the? That's funny.
Yeah, this is how you can tell it has this thing at the top saying Halloween.
Damn. This is for real, for real. This says Marvel. Wow.
Bring it back to the screen.
Crazy.
Put it side by side so people can see.
Oh, damn. Hold on. Boo, boo, boo. Here, hold on. Let me. You want to equalize this?
Where did Rob's facial hair go? Down the drain, like my life. And it looks exactly the same, has the same everything, but at the top it has the Halloween. Plus the
Oh,
bar
wait. That's
down
different.
here.
The barcode is different.
Yeah, barcode is sideways. Yours is more vertical. And mine seems a little further away and different color.
Yeah, well, that's the camera nerd.
Yeah. I never know anything anymore. I don't claim to.
This is a badass Michael Turner cover art. But it's Hawkeye.
Those used to be in the dollar bin for a while and not anymore.
And then I'm just going to show these 4 because I've gotten Life Story 1 through 4. So Fantastic Four Life Story, issue #1.
Mark Russell, so good. I wish more people would talk about that story.
Have you been getting it?
Yes, every issue.
2, issue 3. I like this one. It's very Breakfast Club-ish. Or like All in the Family kind of thing. Family Ties, whatever. And issue 4. So that is it for me. Let's go back to Rob. Just wanted to share some chunkage with you guys.
What does Rob keep on the top shelf of the top shelf? Well, because I don't have a giant size X-Men one again yet.
Bet is asking you a question.
What's going on?
Where did the face hair go?
Down the drain.
Oh, maybe you answered it and I wasn't listening.
Yeah. Well, I went down the drain because I went shaving and I went, oh, I think it got a little low here. Now it's all uneven. You know what? I'm going to shoot a video. So I did that short on Black Cat and that's where the facial hair went into that video. So I hope you all like it with your 42 views. So yeah, here's that X-Men 94, but guess who has a twin copy?
Me, but I'm not going to get it because it's too far. But I have a twin copy and it's a variant. It's the coverless variant or the detached cover variant. It's a detached cover
still
variant.
You have it.
But it's badass.
And 4, when you have to run to get it, that just reeks of effort.
It was a kind AOK from Tacoma. Oh, and that ain't.
That ain't a bad neighborhood to get this one.
Oh, such a good book for a bad neighborhood for a good book.
I'm not dead, so I learned from that experience, I guess. It's worth dangerous experiences.
Oh,
I got
very nice
at Phil's Comics. Again, this is Brian over at Take the Time Collectibles. When I'm just rifling through some boxes, I didn't even look at the wall because I'm like, it's probably
Rob is so gangsta.
And then I looked at the wall and I want that. It was like, how do you want to know how much it is? Like, I don't care. Just take it down. I want it. It's only like a 6.0. I don't care. I want it. I want it right now. So yes, very happy to have this one. Whee! And really nice copy. Presents well. No stains. This one here I found from a person I went to pretty much to school, early school with a good portion of my life. Her name was Rebecca Solomon. And she would find comics that belonged to somebody that like died or something and try and get rid of them all. And I could have bought most of an entire run of a bunch of stuff, but that was back when I didn't think that getting a run would
How
be
much
worth
did
it.
she sell that to you for?
$20.
Son of a bitch.
It's like a 6.0 probably because
Bitch.
the top.
$20.
But otherwise the blacks are nice. There's no creasing. You know, the bottom's a little chewed up a little. But otherwise, I love it. $20? Yeah. I could have gotten like a lot more Thor from that era. I didn't. I screwed up. I was only getting back into collecting the older stuff. If only Rob today was Rob then, I'd go, I'll take it all. How much? I'll take it all. I got this from somebody on YouTube, and I can't remember who it is anymore. I wish I could. Only problem with it really is hard to see, but there you go. Missing a corner.
Still badass though.
Okay. This is another more recent acquisition from the eBays.
Ugh,
Like a 5.0 maybe.
jelly.
And it's not like this is any big appearance of Carol Danvers. It's just the first Carol Danvers. She's not in costume. She is a NASA sergeant, and then she keeps changing jobs throughout her run as a comic book character. It's kind of weird.
The Electronic Bay.
Electronic Phoebe. Now, this we opened up live on the air on our show.
Yep.
On a very early episode that Lady Fantastic first started joining the Not Near Mint show. And the person sent it with like 2 pieces of real thin cardboard.
We got here on a prayer, bro.
Oh, we were like untaping it very delicately. We're laughing our asses off, going, how could someone do this? But it's still really just middle of the night eBay sale. I think maybe it was 200 or 300. And it's like at least an 8.0, maybe an 8.5 or higher.
Beautimus.
That's why those middle of the night things you pay attention to, like me getting Alf earlier this week. Most people try and end their sales on a Sunday night. If it's ending on a Thursday night at like 8:50 or fucking 3 in the morning, give it a shot. You never know what you might get. Kind of like First Appearance Wolverine.
Damn.
No value stamp.
Oh,
but I'm
bless
okay
your
with that.
heart.
I'm not near mint. I don't need a value stamp. I just want the book. And sometimes, depending on the book, I'll even let certain things slide if I can get it for the right price. Like a little bit of Resto. A little bit of Resto. Somebody taking a pen and going, dot, dot, dot. But the thing is, back when I was a kid, I had this exact same book. It was in much less condition, and I traded it away for a bunch of Turok #1s. I thought Valiant back then was, it's like printing money. Sure, okay, I'll do it. Dumbass Rob. You keep the old books.
Sorry.
You have your cake and you eat it too. You don't get rid of the shit that you really want. You get rid of shit. Like, I hear that a lot of the X-Men titles are ending towards the end of the year. Wink, wink, nod, nod. Hey, you know how this blew up this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably paid about $70 for it because the guy at the shop went, it kind of smells funny. It smells like comics to me. Here's $70.
Nice.
7.0 copy that smells funny. If someone told me, hey, for $1,000. It's kind of weird on the grade. You know, there's like the back cover has a tiny little chunk missing, but otherwise it looks like it's probably a 5.0 or so. Amazing Fantasy 15, but it's been in a house where somebody died and they were in that house for 3 months.
I
Do you
don't
want it?
care.
Shut up and take my money.
Yeah.
What about the body? Did you not hear me? Shut up and take my money. Hey, first appearance of Vision.
Ooh. That I am jealous of.
Hard blacks. And back when I first got this, I was going, well, it might not be worth as much because it has this line going through. And then we start hearing from the CGC people, oh, that's a subscription crease. That's a character of the book, like a date stamp. So that doesn't take off the value. What? So this thing just shut up a whole lot more because of that fact. So thank you, people at CGC, for facts that I'll just use in knowledge, but never apply because I'm not really going to sell this. Okay, the last couple things here, unless you really want to just wrap up right now.
Go ahead. Please.
So you already saw the Green Lantern. I can put that one down. Now, I don't know if Ace is still watching, but they seem to think that they will be getting this one day.
Nah, it's Doug's, right?
It's not mine. It is Doug's.
Goddamn Doug.
Goddamn fucking Doug. I mean, it's probably in a 3.0 at best, maybe a little higher. I don't know. But the staining and the Doug and I don't know. But I'm glad I have it. She is like my favorite character. I mean, only Hal Jordan comes in right behind at number 2. So here's my very, very, very high grade first appearance of fucking Poison Ivy, poster and all.
That's beautiful.
Oh, hey, look at this. The back cover.
It's like flawless, man.
I mean, I wouldn't even quite put it that way because when you really look at it, you can kind of see
I don't
it
care.
has a little tiny wrinkles that could probably get pressed out.
Yeah.
But otherwise,
Clean and press.
clean and press.
She
But I'm
would
not
be.
going to do that because I'm not near men. This I got the week of the release, not the day of, because I was just a kid going to the local Walgreens. And yeah, in a comic book spinner rack, pulled it out because my local comic shop sold out. And this was one of the first series that I was collecting every single issue because it correlated with the Batman animated TV show. And it just so happened, hey, Harley Quinn's first appearance is in this. So I guess it was a good idea that I picked this up at a fucking Walgreens because that apparently is so much more. Unfortunately, I don't know how well you can see it, but whoever was in the shop must have had a spray bottle and was going because a little bit got on the cover. But otherwise, back cover.
Back in the day where you could get comics at Walgreens.
Yep. It's like, I remember a time when I could buy comics at the grocery store. Sure you could, Grandma. Let's get you back to bed. That is the first Ra's al Ghul. This I bought from a very bad comic book dealer that he kind of liked fleecing people out of money, but I got this for like a song. Because he's like, oh yeah, that really takes down the value of it there. It's probably only a 6.0. I'm like, okay, I'll pick it up for 6.0 from your value guide that you are using right now.
Miss Cutie.
What was that, $80? This is the last thing I'm going to show. It is Joker, because a lot of you seem to like Joker, and I just have a really long-running Batman run. So much to the point that I am now cutting off Batman. Only titles I'm getting right now is Batman Detective, Nightwing, because it's Tom Taylor, finishing out the Garth Ennis run, and that's it. That's it. No more Batman. It's too much. I'm Batmaned out. Those top 2 shows, all Batman. fucking stop at the back every month. There's like 12 titles. Back to you, lady.
I picked up Nubia and the Amazons.
Oh, I have to read that. That's in my pile right here.
Well, dudes, we've shown what we've got to show. We've got to show. And that's about all she wrote. I appreciate you all hanging out with us. I'm tired. We'll be around. Rob's got his stuff on Not Near Mint Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. And I'll be on Southern Comic Geeks tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Time, 11 a.m. Pacific. So, you guys be cool.
Have your PayPal ready tomorrow.
Take care. Wipe your booties front to back.
Love you. Bye. Don't die.
Meow. Love yous.